Hello. That was the worst intro I think I might have ever done. I was trying to look some type of way. Did not work. Anyways, hello everybody. How are you doing? I hope you're having yourselves a lovely day. This is probably going on the second channel just because of what I'm doing. This one is gonna be fun. I've had a little bit more hours at work. I have enough to do some videos that are strictly money based. That being said, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I still, right now, don't even know what I'm going to be cooking. We still have to go to the store, and then we have to get the money, and I'm getting an applicator. I'm not even using a cartridge this time. This is going to be the most potent, just the best. Just the best in general. This is going to be the best ones I've ever made. I know, I lost a lot of weight. I'll put, like, a picture before and after, but we got a show coming up soon. Not exactly sure when it's gonna be because my body does not want to keep cutting, but I mean, I'm on plan. I'm still going. I'm kind of losing my sanity. I noticed that when I start losing my sanity, like, the most is when these videos start to come out. Anyways, leave a like if you enjoy this video, subscribe if you're new, leave a comment, share this video around, especially because, like, I'm spending, I work a regular job, I work a minimum wage job, I don't pay rent right now, so I can save a little bit of money and spend a little bit of money while still saving. I'm still spending my hard-earned cash on this video. And it's not like my normal re-up like I used to do. Like, this is specific for the video. So, yeah, leave a like. You see that shit? Yo, this is what I've been whipping around in. You know what I'm saying? This is the new Whipski. Fuck around and find out, bro. This shit, bro, you don't know. I'm gonna record in a second. Me just going down the street. It's not gonna be like a chest thing. I'm definitely gonna have to be like kind of dangerous, but like, fuck it, dude, we ball. So, yeah, give me 1 second. I'm gonna take a fat fucking rip before we go to the stove. All right, it's dark, but I'm pretty sure you can still see me whip the Uncmobile. Check this. Hold on. See ya. Alrighty, now that that's done, the decision has been made. Dark chocolate brownies. We do have to wait until it gets here, and we also gotta wait for later. So, yeah. I don't know if it's backwards for you. Hopefully not. Damn, palm oil, canola oil, the seed oils. They're gonna make our kids gay. Skip to when the thing gets here because I'm about to feel like I'm in fucking Texas. This is gonna feel so illegal. Like, I don't even know the legality status of what I'm doing right now. But then again, who gets applicators if you're not making strong edibles on your own? Like, why would they make those? What, like, I think while we're waiting, we should just, like, tell a story real quick and smoke while we do it. I want to talk about my weight loss thing in depth. I haven't talked about it, like, super in depth. Like, I only made that one mukbang video on my main channel, but that didn't go in depth, really. And to keep a long story short, my license has been suspended for, oh god, how long? I don't even know how long it's been at this point, to be honest with you. But it's suspended and until I can get a real car. Your boy doesn't have a regular license. So, yeah, that sucks. But, I mean, life goes on. It is what it is, you know. I've been in the Uncmobile and... oh, shit, there he is. Anyway, yeah, check this out. It's been suspended for a second. And basically, the only way that I can get it back is get in a car. And until then, I'm on the bike. I'm on the Uncmobile. but it is what it is. I honestly am not complaining. The way that I lost all this weight essentially was walking everywhere. Over the last, like, fucking, like, year, really. I've had this job, haven't missed a shift, and it's 2.5 miles away from my house, and I was walking to and from every day. I still work there. You know what's funny, too? It's a place I worked when I was homeless. I had to walk everywhere. I also had to walk to school. I started doing school. I think I was doing like 6 miles because I would think I was doing a shortcut, but then like looking back different routes with my bike, that is the longest route that I could have taken. I had to do what I had to do. I had to show up for myself, which is something that I kind of wanted to add into this story time, is that I didn't change mentally. I didn't. This has always been me. This has always been the same me. Man, showing up for yourself is how you get the Zeke. Let me tell you something. Your habits changing is what's going to make your physique change. I know that I sound crazy, and I know I sound like probably an old head for saying this, and especially like I used to not believe this at all, but literally, bro, the habits that you do outside of the gym are going to change your physique. As soon as I started adding like extreme urgency to my work, it translated over to the gym, and what I did at the gym translated back over to work, and it just kept ping-ponging, and my life fucking spiraled up. But I don't know, every once in a while I'll have like a day where it's like a setback. Those always suck to deal with, but like not having anyone in your ear to, you know, constantly berate you about whatever didn't happen that day that they want to task you with, is very nice. It's very calming. It's very peaceful. Like, it's literally the most peaceful I have ever been. My blood pressure is lower. I'm the healthiest I've ever been. I look the best I've ever been. I felt the best I ever have. Like, granted, some, like, days I get really fucked up and want to dirk my schmirk, as, you know. But, I don't. The whole mentality changed. Like, I used to be one of those people who constantly complained about having to do like extreme hard work or extreme exertion of really any kind, and especially when it came to work and like showing up for myself in any type of way, I would fail every time. I would just like make excuses every single time. But like now, guess who my work calls? The first person that they call whenever they got heavy furniture that they want lifted. And I'm happy to do it every time. Every single time, bro. It's lightweight, baby. It's lightweight. Ain't nothing but a peanut. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. Like, on God, I know that sounds so corny of me to say, but like in those moments of like when I can feel my brain going back to where I used to be mentally, of like, oh, I don't want to do this or that. I'll be at work thinking like, oh, I have so many hours left and they're tasking me with so much shit to do, and I'm just like, But now I literally like, I'm excited to fucking do it because I know what's gonna come from it, and I also just kind of like doing it. Like, I can't even lie to you. That's one of the things that consistency is like key with, or something like that. Like, I guess is key with consistency is enjoying what you fucking do. That's the thing, bro, is that like half of these people, I would say probably more than half of these people, just enjoy what they're doing, and they want to call it a grind because most of the people that like exist don't like doing it. Like working out, for example. No one likes no one, you know what I'm saying? The majority of people don't like doing it. But there are a good amount of people who genuinely, like me, can't go a day without it. And it's like, I don't even know what I can compare that to other than working out. But when I'm in those moments at work especially, yeah, I don't know. I like that. And plus, like, my coworkers sometimes will, like, say something off the cuff about, like, my muscles or whatever. And it's just like, like, I'm not trying to, like, be with anyone or trying to do anything like that. But, like, it's just funny to me at this point that it's just like, you think I'm buff. Yeah, basically my point of this TED Talk type thing is essentially change your habits, bro. Like, seriously, try and be a better you. I don't know what it is, but like once your mentality changes, your body shows it in a wild way. Like, I've never seen anything like this. I grew up the fat kid, bro. A couple of you knew me back in high school, and if you remember me back in high school, I was a big boy. Lineman type shit. Trying to be a tight end, but they were like, you were too fat type shit. Like, telling me I'm statistically more likely to become a math teacher because I'm so fat type shit. For anything like a six-pack or anything like that to actually come through from mostly me just changing my habits, like, I still eat the same pretty much. I still do like all the same stuff. I don't eat the same as I did when I was in high school. I don't eat that. But like when I was just starting the calorie deficit and all that type of stuff, I basically eat the same now. Like I didn't change too much. I didn't change any supplements I was taking really. The only thing I take now is creatine. It was really the habits, dude. I was eating the same amount of calories, doing the same amount of stuff, but like, yeah, showing up for yourself on the days that you don't want to is the main thing that's going to change your mentality and physique. Because like I said before, a lot of the people that try and like tell you, oh, that you need to grind or do whatever, like, they're not really showing you the truth. Like, if they were to actually do something that they didn't want to do, it would be a very different story. Like, which I guess I'm kind of being all like, it's a give and take. I'm working a minimum wage job, dude. I'm working in the back room at fucking TJ Maxx for managers that don't like me, that take away ways that I can get more hours because they don't like me. I'm being so serious. Alright, Chelsea, look. I'm about tired of this bullshit. Like, it happens every time I record. I was talking about the scoreboard. My work has a scoreboard thing. Basically, you're supposed to have a quota on whatever part of the back room that you're doing. And most of the time, I'm above my quota. And I would put that on the paper. Like, I would put how many things I'm doing. It's above the quota. And when they saw that, all of a sudden, oh wow, I'm getting more hours. After about like a month of me getting more hours, I'm not even kidding you, it was literally just a month, they took away the scoreboard. And I got less hours because of it, because they always come up to me and are like, you're working slow. And it's like, no, I'm not. Don't know what else to say. I'm not. That's where I was going with the whole, like, I don't enjoy it on a lot of days, bro, but I still show up for myself, and that's the important part. A lot of times it pisses people off because, like, they think I'm a liar. They think I'm either a liar or they just genuinely dislike me. Because, like, when you've been through what I've been through and you come out the other side somehow in the best shape of your life, not giving a fuck about like what other people say about you, even to your face, like, you know, like I'm fortified to a degree, and that's from showing up for myself. And the thing is, when I say I'm fortified, I meant up here. I'm not talking about like my fucking muscles and shit. I'm not talking about any of that. Like, I'm talking about up here. And when you go up here, fortification wise, it's gonna show. And when you're not fortified, it's also gonna show. If I go back to bitch mode, maybe I'll get fat again. I don't know. I don't want to find out. I'm not gonna fuck around and find out with that. That's to the story time, so to speak. Like, I've just been showing up for myself for the past year when no one else is, bro. I shouldn't say that. I have my friend who, like, when I'm crashing out, will occasionally just like drop the hardest bar I've ever heard in my whole life. Like, literally, just the other day, I was having a crash out about work, and he was like, brother, sometimes you gotta just take it for what it is and fucking move on, because, like, even if you're right and everything, that doesn't mean that you need to, like, be doing that. And that was what I was thinking, but he worded it in this way. He worded it saying, you can't rationalize people's thoughts when they didn't even rationalize it themselves. And when I thought about that from like all the layers that I've been thinking about, when it just literally, like, I sat back and was just like, whoa. Most of the time that doesn't happen though. Like, most of the time I have to like get my, I mean, bro, most people know I'm not a morning person. When I wake up in the morning, I have an extreme wave of anxiety and depression and anger that I don't know where it really comes from, because no matter where I am, even in like good situations, it's still there. So it's like, I wish I could say I was stressed out and that's why, but like, nah. I just wake up in the morning, and for some reason my brain is genuinely just on homicide mode. Like, I don't give a fuck about nothing until I take a fucking bong rip and go about my business. And, you know, like, even on days that I didn't have weed, bro, there's been, like, that's something that I know to a lot of people is not a big deal. But for me, that is a huge deal. Being able to fucking work and do shit without weed or anything like that, like, even if it's not for a significant amount of time, being able to go to your shift at all and complete it, go home knowing that like you're not going to be able to smoke until like tomorrow later in the day. Like, before I would have been fucking tweaking, and now I did it. I've done it multiple times. And I've done it so many times that I started getting more hours and I'm better at my job, so that I can not run out of weed. And I'm saving money. Like, I have like $300 saved right now. And that's like, I was only, before like the hours and like the scoreboard existed, they kept on bullshitting me with like, oh, I'm working so slow, so we're only going to give you this many hours, right? And so I was only getting like 4 or 8 hours a week, and I was spending all of it on fucking weed, bro. I didn't have anything else, bro. Like, if I was to try and spend that money on food as a bodybuilder, I would have gone through that in fucking like, bruh, that would have been like a week if I'm like stretching it. So like, what the fuck? Like, I'm not about to save that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's only like $100 tops. Like, I remember when I was working those hours, I would get my paycheck and I would be like fucking ecstatic. I just spat everywhere. I would get my paycheck and I would be fucking ecstatic that like it was 120 something bucks. I was like, bro, I could get a whole zip and a carton of cigarettes, dude. Not a carton, literally just a pack. I could get a pack of cigarettes, dude, knowing the pack isn't gonna last me a week, and eventually I'm gonna be fucking like annoyed that I don't have any. You know, like, it's just, that was terrible. Recovery is more important than how hard you go, in my opinion. Like, if you're over recovering for how hard you're going, you're gonna make gains. That's like basically like, oh, you're eating in a surplus. All right, y'all. I don't know if you can see me right now, but the order is made. It is on the way. And it's going to be Fire OG in these. So, yeah. I'm going to meet y'all back there. You feel me? We got this. This is what's going in there. You see the, I think it would be backwards on video. I don't know. But yeah, 900 milligrams in this. There we go. So this is distillate. I don't know if this is going to get me demonetized or like whatever. I haven't even really like looked into the rules of YouTube lately. Shit. So what we gonna do with this is we're gonna put it in some olive oil and we're gonna warm it up and we're gonna stir it a bunch because I don't have a mixer. This is some like, not ghetto. I wouldn't say it's ghetto. You know what I'm saying? Like, is this ghetto? I wouldn't say it is. Basically making ghetto brownies. Yeah. Let's get to it. I don't know how this recording process is gonna go. I've never recorded here, but we shall see. This isn't gonna smell, so that's kind of the reason I went with this. I would have done the normal like butter, but can't really do that in the house. So yeah, I don't know why I'm talking like this. I just took a bong rip, so yeah. Whenever you re-up from these people, they give you a free edible. So I'm off that too. And we're gonna be making some. So yeah, let's get to it. Stop delaying. All right, so we got the olive oil warmed up. Damn, this shit looks like almost dropped it. Oh, it stinks. She gone. Let's start it. The dry ingredients in there. So now we got that. All right. Dos huevos. The magic, magic ingredient. The secret ingredient of my secret ingredient soup. You see, every time that this happens, there's always something that gets like stuck at the bottom. There's always like the decent majority, like I said, there is a lot in here, but some of it gets stuck in there, and I do need to do water, so let's see. Now, we get to stir in a bit. We get to stir in a bit. You see this strategy? You see this strategy right here? Hold on. Fuck around and find out, bro. What are the rules? Tree fitty. There we go. See, sometimes I'm like illiterate and literally can't read. So, yeah. We got the oven going to 350 right now. We're gonna wait for that to warm up. Alrighty, we got it going in. It and we shall see you in 22 minutes-ish. Maybe like 30. We'll give it, we'll see how it is at 25. We'll see. This is how they look. We shall try 2 of them. I've already had one, so I'll have one more. And I'm gonna check back in with you once I'm going to bed because it's getting to like midnight-ish. So yeah, let's see when I wake up too. I don't know how this is gonna go. So I can barely hold my eyes open. My eyes don't get like low, but they feel like super bloodshot. I got a friend, and I think I should show you him. You see this guy up there on the light? Hold on, let me see if I can zoom in. Can I zoom in on this? Oh, I can't. Hold on. I got a homie. Mr. Mantis over here. Bro, I'm fucked. That must have been, bro, like, I took the edible from before. I had 2 brownies, and I was doing the math. If it's 900 milligrams into 24 of them, that's gonna be, like, oh, fuck, I gotta do the math again. I think it's, like, 36 milligrams per brownie. So, altogether, I probably had, like, 80 milligrams, maybe more. Probably, like, 90, close to 100. And I have not done edibles like that in a long time, and it's fucking me up because ever since I started taking my fucking life seriously, or like somewhat seriously, and taking my health seriously, I am the type of person that can get really messed up off of like 20 milligrams. So I don't even know how this is gonna go. It's already hit me very strong, and I kind of want to just go to bed because I'm fucking, like, very tired.